That was the best game of Matt Blackham's young pitching career. He pitched a masterpiece against a very good team. I mean, I think what, 9 strikeouts and 1 walk, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
9 strikeouts and 1 walk and only 2 hits in 7 innings. So, I mean, a masterpiece. And P.J. Conlon made 1 bad pitch, and the guy hit a rocket double, but he sure made some quality pitches to get out of that inning with the couple ground balls to third base and strikeout. And then Valdez, he's been pitching good. It was nice to see him. I know a lot of people were expecting Pulsha through a 2-inning save a couple nights ago, and so we preferred to give him 1 more day off. And 3 of the 4 hitters coming up in the 9th were left-handed. So it was a good matchup for Carlos Valdez, and he was up to it. He did a terrific job, a 1, 2, 3 inning. So our pitching was terrific. Our defense was very, very good once again. And we did not hit much in this game, but Sienna, a 2-out single and a couple walks and a wild pitch, we were able to put 1 on the board, and then that was a huge, huge home run that Brozier hit to give us an insurance run. So all in all, a good game for us, and we got our 10th win, so we're happy.
You said a few days ago, like you and Dave are the directors with the script. Is this what it looked like before the game, 7-1-1?
Yeah, in fact, once in a while it goes exactly as you hope, and our plan A today was Blackham for set. See, Conlon must throw every 4th or 5th day 1 inning, and it has to be a clean inning. He can't come in the middle. So our plan A today was the must-throw day for him, as yesterday was for Taylor. So the plan A was Blackham for 7, which is exactly what he did, and Conlon for an inning. And then, like I say, with Pulsha, he could have pitched today, but we had preferred 1 more day of rest for him. And so Dave and I both agreed that Valdez would be up to it, and Dave had given him a heads up that if this game is close, you might be in there in the 9th, just so mentally he was prepared. And it went just as we had hoped, and so that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Talk about Bosher and what he was able to bring for the team today. Did they give you a scouting report on him and what to expect from him?
We've had, see, Brandon was in extended spring with us a year ago and hit like, I want to say 10 home runs in extended. He broke with Kingsport last year, and I told Jose Lajer, the manager, I said, this guy Brozier is liable to have a Mike Piazza year for you. And he hit 4 home runs in the first 9 games. And then in a horseplay incident, he broke his ankle in the dugout running on wet concrete and missed the whole rest of the season. And this extended spring, missing a whole year, he never found his stroke. He did not hit well this extended. And then he had a hand injury. He was supposed to break with us, but he had a hand injury that he was rehabbing in Florida. So he did not perform well in Florida. He caught good, but he did not hit well. And then he had an injury, so he's joined us late. And it was nice to see him. He has that kind of strength. I mean, he has Mike Piazza type strength, and he showed it last year in the first 9 games of the year. So we're just hoping to keep him healthy and get him some at bats and get him back on track. But he did a good job behind the plate tonight, and he came up with a huge, huge home run. So.
Was there something said to him after the 2nd strikeout? Because he struck out twice before the home run.
Okay, I don't know what was said.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you said something to him. Okay.
So, yeah, a good one.
Thoughts on the bullpen once again coming through for you. How impressed are you with the young arms from your bullpen?
We've got confidence in every one of them. They've all done a good job. They're all fitting into their roles good. And like I said, the normal script would have been Pulsha to close, but we gave Valdez a heads up today that it could be him, just so that mentally he'd be in the game. And he's pitched so good that he deserved that opportunity, and I'm glad that he made the most of it, because it's nice to have more than one down there to close out the game. And they've all done a great job. Montgomery has been fantastic. It's been a pleasure to have him. Like I say, if we're ahead after 6 innings, we got a real good chance to win with that bullpen.
Matt didn't make it out of the fifth inning in his last start. Did you and Dave notice something over the last few days? Like, yeah, he's going to have
No, it's just the last outing, his pitch count. He's had 3 starts. The first one he went 7 on 92 pitches, and the second one he hit 90 pitches at 4 2/3 innings. They fouled off a lot of pitches, and he just went deeper into counts, and those pitches can add up. Today he was in such command that I think he ended up with 86 pitches in 7 innings, which is fantastic. So just a real good win for the team, And when you win the close ones like this, they're character builders. These will bode well as we get into hopefully a pennant race into August and hopefully the playoffs. So.
How big is that? I know it's still early, but for these guys to say, hey, we just beat a team that came in 13-1.
Yeah, well, see, this early, I would bet you half the guys in the clubhouse weren't even aware of what their record was, because they're focused on their own careers, and it's so early in the season. As a coaching staff, we were well aware of what their record, and you could see that they got a real good team. I mean, we only got 2 hits off the guy that started for them. I mean, the starting pitching both was fantastic. The only difference in the starters was their guy threw a wild pitch to let us score a run. But yeah, it's they're obviously way ahead in their division, and ours will be a battle. It's still so early yet. Everybody's still just getting their feet on the ground. We won't really look at the race. Until the 1st of August. Then you played enough games to see, okay, who's in it and who's not.
Getting back to your starter, was there any particular pitch that's been working for him lately that you found, or
all 3?
Just all 3?
Yeah, fastball, curveball, and changeup was. Today's the best game he's ever pitched. I liked him in spring training. I did not like his control of his stuff. He always went too many pitches. But he's improved so much, and Dave LaRoche has done a real good job with him. Against a team like this, to punch out 9 in 7 innings, that shows you the quality of his pitches, and he got strikeouts with all his pitches: fastball, curveball, and change. So it's all good.